Peace world. My voice is like I don't know. I don't know if it's Mike that and it can't be my voice. Because I'm not even talking that loud. I think it's Mike that voice might be acting up. So I'm just gonna put it out there because if you want to play games, let's play. I'm all for the shit. You know what I mean? So they're keeping. Listen. The only people you're keeping away from me is people I don't know and drug addicts. Thank you. You're helping me stay clean, right? Yeah, I woke up. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm going right back to work with this shit. Um, yeah, you're helping me stay clean, keeping all the addicts away from me. Let me thank you. Thank you. And the people I don't know 'em. Now, I know where my family lives. I know where all of them live. If I wanted to go to their house and be like, I just want to come, talk, whatever, I can. Nobody never said they'll never come to my house again. And even if they did, they know how I am. I'll pop up if I want to, right? But I'm not feeling it right now. Now, if I want to pop up for Christmas, Thanksgiving with a pie or a cake, I'm going to do that, right? If I want to go find Rowena and see Rowena, I'm going to do that because that's my choice. Mine. She says, oh, I miss Millie. It's not her. It's me. Plus, I can't be around Tamiko. Because Tamiko would make me want to bust her in the head, and I don't want to do that. Because that's Rose's daughter. Now, I bust Rose in the head, and I don't want to hit, but I feel bad what I did with Katrina. I think Katrina's still, salty. But you know what I mean? So you really ain't keeping me away from nobody. Maybe they don't love me. Maybe they do. I don't give a fuck. But when we're together, we have a good time. And that's all that matters. And then I go about my business. But I don't eat nothing unless I see it prepared. Okay? So you really ain't keeping me away from nobody, sir. And child pornography is what he was doing. Even if he got me in the video. That ain't my choice because I don't even like girls, women, or none of the above. So you're setting yourself up. I helped raise plenty of little girls and can't none of them say today, well, you know what? My auntie Millie or Millie touched me in a sexual manner. Never. Because I show them how to wash and then I proceed to, I'd be like, don't get soap in there. And then I teach them and then they wash themselves. Same as boys. When he'd be like, oh, you hurt me. I'd be like, yeah, but I'm sorry, but you got to get in there because you don't wipe good and you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that it's clean. Not her sticking my finger, scrubbing because, it's a little boy. They don't wipe. I had 3 boys, right? That's why the ones that do wash and they put on their little Superman and they still got a shit stain is because their mother's not teaching them how to get inside the crack. They think there's washing around the crack is being clean. It's not. It's not. So let me say that. And if you listen, Puerto Rican, since this bitch wanna be all tot lottie da. That boy looked like he was putting. I'm telling you, if they're playing, let's play. I'm for it. Well, anyway, he lifted up her shirt. They called him for help because he got the keys to get in. But it was 2 workers. It wasn't them people. My back was turned, but then something told me to look because I see the cashier looking at the mirror. So I looked at the mirror. He literally had her shirt up, playing with something on her bra, her shirt down, and they all went about their business, and so did I. Now, when I was touched by Jimmy on my bra strap, it was okay. So you motherfuckers need to send somebody in there, and that's the girl that got a brother that's a cop. Now let's put that on the table. The girl that he was fucking with a bra, which I don't know if they're dating, if they're siblings, but he messed with a bra. He put her shirt back down, and that's the one with the cop that always. I'm wearing sunglasses because for some reason she thinks I'm talking to her with my eyes, and I'm really not. I'm trying to get out the store because they go to another site. I don't even need to be around people. Put me in the parking lot with nobody. And not the airport. I do not. The airport's dangerous. Anybody can get in. And you can't get cars at the airport 24/7. So and the planes don't run 24/7. So there should be no people at the airport. There's still people at the airport. They be running all in the garages or whatnot. And you're not locked in nowhere. You're just sitting in the break room making tours. And then the girl that came in talking about she worked 3 jobs and she managed 3 companies and whatnot. Let me tell you something, lady. All you did, right? Because you got spots. Them are either bed bugs, right? Mosquitoes, and you pick your skin after you get high. Because that's the same lady that stays in the back of the tent. I don't think they stay there. I think they cook or something back there. Right? She looked at her, and she never got no under. For you to work, run 3 businesses, as you say, you never got no drawers on. Never. So what she did was take some foundation that wasn't even her color and colored her spots. Because when she came back with the same dude that let her in the store, because they're trying to get me to be aggressive, I know how to control myself in a professional atmosphere. As long as nobody's putting their hands on me, it's fine. But baby, you're the dog. You're the dog who sleeps outside. You're the dog about white pretty girl. You are on crystal meth. When you laugh, all your teeth. Because when you smoke crystal meth, your teeth turn black and then they start breaking off. All your teeth is like pyorrhea of the gums. Because that's what happened to my teeth. But crystal meth does the same thing that pyorrhea does. Well, pyorrhea breaks your bones down in your gums, and it makes your teeth rotten because they're not getting no more nutrition because they're barely whole. Girl, I ate a slice of bacon. My shit crumbled and fell fucking out my mouth. Their teeth rot to the gum. Tell about why? Because a pretty white girl, I was like, pretty, I can grow my own hair. My eyes like, but if you can grow your own nails, why are you over there buying the nails? And you didn't even buy no nails. If I'm looking at something, I'm going to buy it. For like a half an hour, I'm going to buy it. And she was like, oh, what is the time? It's a time period when you're sticking to one lane and you're not really getting everything you touch. This is the period when you go down. And then you stand back up and now you're picking up more stuff to put in your hand. Right? So when she came back, there was dudes watching too. And I look right to her legs. I said, girl, you can change your hair in your clothes, but them spots on your leg are always going to be the same. Now they're not as peach. Now they're pink because she washed off the makeup. And I'm like, girl, them spots, you can change your clothes. And she was doing the same thing. This is when you know the person's the same person because she got the same habit. I was like, why are you walking down there? I was like, she was telling me something. I'm like, you know what? She was telling on them. I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. What I do know is you effed up messing with me. That's what I do know. Because you just don't be down there. You be everywhere where the homeless be. And I was like, do you really think I'm scared to come through here at night? Girl, I lived outside too. I'm not scared of the homeless at all. Now she's snitching on them. Don't tell me no. I said, why are you going that way? All you're going to do is go back around and go in the door. I'm on break. Come right back and go this way. They let you in there the first time. They looked at the camera. Now I'm asking the security. I'm security. I'm asking the manager to go look at the videotape of that little girl showing her ass. She didn't even have to. Because when you bent over, she would have bent over because she already bent over when I asked her to pick up whatever she dropped. because she had a squishy ball and she had something else, but she let something drop and then she bent over and that same goofball was right there behind the photo booth. But you can't see nothing because her dress is almost near, one of them little fringy dresses. Right? Right? I just don't know. And I don't know if he was looking and watching it, right? And then there's a glass. You can see through the glass. If they're looking at you, you can see them. And because I'm always looking out the door. Why am I looking anywhere else? I look out the door because I see people ride by. They look right at me. I look at them. Just like the cop kept coming by. Looking. Is it me? Why? You ain't protecting me, so I don't care. It might be you and it might not. Because they believe that I am blessed. And I can tell them which way not to go. But maybe I want you to run into that bullet. Who knows? One bad cop down. He ain't a bad cop. He just don't do his job. I know exactly which one it is. Right? And child, let me be weak. Because when I'm weak, God is strong. He holds me up every time. Every time. I'm like, you ain't setting me up having a little girl show her ass because that is not enticing to me at all. Or a little boy. Now you got a grown man come in and show his dick. Now I'm going to stay. I'll be like, but children? I don't get off on children. I don't. That's why I'm like, you're playing fucking kid games. That's kid games. Let a man come with a big dick and whip it out, and I'm gonna stand right there and see who's gonna approach him to tell him to put his dick back in, because I'm not. I'm like, shit, hold up, let me get a picture. So every now and again when I want to see a dick, I have your dick in my phone as a picture. You want to show me something, show me a dick, not no little girl's ass, because I am not I'm just, I cried. I'm like, this shit's crazy. Because cameras don't lie. And I'm like, cameras don't lie. Because the black bitch who's related to Monkey and Keith, right? Keith, you can keep, you know what? Keith, pull the trigger. Please, pull the trigger. Pull the fucking trigger, please. Everybody like she's lying. No, I'm telling the truth. Why would I lie? Why would I have to lie? Ain't nothing glorifying about somebody trying to shoot you. Trust me. Who's going to glorify somebody trying to kill me? That's why I was like, you need to come up here, or use a rich, right? Change your nose, your eyes, right? If you wear a wig, don't wear a wig. Put a pixie on or something. Put a fat suit on. Whatever you need to do, this shit is real. Because they're trying to, this for what? Why are you trying to ruin me? The people that know me know me. The ones that don't, I don't give a fuck. I don't. My medicine. That's why I said at the end of the day and the night, these white people are going to fuck you in your ass dry. They're going to raw dog you dry. Dry. Because there's always one of them think there's one that's all out, all in the business, and there's one that's laid back watching everything. See, that's what I do. When me and my sister used to go play cards, well, I didn't play cards. I went to eat, Lord, that food wasn't good, but nevertheless, I be the one in the cup because I don't gamble. I'm holding a pocketbook, which is her money. I might gotta, when she go to the bathroom, hold my cup because she's smart too, bitch. Don't leave your shit nowhere. These motherfuckers act like they like it, but they give you something. I'm holding her cup. She didn't care because I was the one that didn't drink. I'm holding her money, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching everything. And she only started bringing me because people started talking shit to her or something. And she said, I'm going to bring my sister Millie. right? So I was like, oh shit, music. I went in there. They was all dancing and whatnot. I started doing my little two-step. I took everybody's man's attention off them. Then I was like, girl, I'll bust your ass. Don't nobody want your fucking man because she's the one that talks shit, not just to my sister, but to his mother. And then I was going all the time with it. Then something happened. I guess she started bringing her sister Michelle. That don't got an ass, but I guess she was in there shaking her back. You know what I mean? But and then I said, I was trying to buy. I don't understand how is it a dietary supplement, right? If it's supposed to help your joints, it's a diet pill. And she was like, she's looking at me like I'm stupid. I said, you know what? I was gonna buy it, but then I really started reading. I see a diet supplement. I don't take diet pills. They're not good for you. They have you zooming. It had alcohol in it, some type of podium alcohol. I was like, oh no. But then I put them to the counter because I look at me like I'm the. I said, oh, you know what? I bought three of these for $15. They're real sterling for my nose. I don't know how long they're gonna last because I wash them right down the drain. I remember to take that one out though, right? So I said, you know what? I was gonna buy these, but they're saying they're dietary supplements. I'm gonna look at it because it ain't telling you in big print, bitch. That's why you gotta read the fine print. I wasn't reading the fine print. I was reading the big print, and that is fucking and they sell good. Excuse me, they sell good, but then they got the cream. Right? A dietary supplement to me is, and it was like you gotta ask if your doctor take is recommended by your doctor. But I'm saying if it's for your joints, why would it have dietary supplement on it? And I guess they read it after I left because it definitely. I said, oh, and plus it had alcohol in it. Not no cucumber and pasta. Oh shit, that's zucchini. Excuse me, but yeah, I don't even know what my glasses are. I know I'm not. You know what? That's why I don't wear my glasses to Walgreens. Because without my glasses, I can barely see. That's why I double looked. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I even took off I been like, but they're my glasses. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I seen what I was seeing. Even when I went to the bathroom. Now, let me tell you something, right? I just like talking about my day. This is what I go through, right? It's life. You have ups and downs, you have good times, you have bad times, right? You have unstressful days, then you have stress days. You have some depression days, and then but I'm trying to get to Walmart so I can get me a diamond dot because they delivered something, but the office was closed. But they're gonna deliver it in 2 more days. So you know what I mean? I just need something to keep my mind occupied. But anyway, I just keep crying because it's crazy.
So look, just remember this one thing. 7's the way to go. Call or text us at 777-7777, and we'll handle the rest. That's Pataro's Law.
More lies from Dan McKee. Selena never supported Donald Trump.
I have never.
I just don't like seeing children
And I
hurt.
think
It's
disastrous.
man.
Speaking of disasters, under Dan McKee, house rose up for Boston. Rhode Island has America's worst economy. The worst roads and bridges. We're dead last in building new homes.
But I'm trying to find out if that's Kendra's daughter. Because Kendra cheated with a husband. Because they all live on Stanley Street. Right? They all live on Stanley Street. They all own houses on Stanley Street. And they work at because Caroline Market and Caroline Restaurant and the barber shop and Nelson's, right? And the laundromat that used to be Tony's Market, all of them are incorporated together. Jim Jones, because that's why I seen Jim Jones, his mother and niece. They came up in a hoopty. And there used to be two little girls. They were sisters. I don't know by the same loins, but one was younger than the other one. The other one was like school, but she was chubby. She was chubby and she was getting bullied. And I used to talk to her. And the little one used to always hide underneath the like that's you know, you lift the thing up because Puerto Ricans are stupid. You lift the thing up and you go through, but she was always right there hiding. And I used to peek and I used to play with her too. Now this is what I'm saying. I don't know how that little girl don't understand English unless she is not from the United States of America. Because that little girl went to school and that little girl can understand English. And so couldn't the baby, right? But she looks just like the little girl that used to be bullied in school. The same shape and everything. She really don't got titties, right? I don't know. They're like, we used to call them doorknobs growing up. She got doorknobs. And you could tell she had a strap with something under because they was pushing them in. But that looks like the same little girl. Because Kendra, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just saying what I know. Kendra's daughter too started staying in that house too. And I'm like, I wonder if that the little one was Kendra's daughter. She was pretty. Kendra was a pretty girl. She looked just like John, but a female. And I said, Kendra is so pretty. See, that's what I get. She's an unforgiving. You think I'm unforgiving? I'm ready to forgive her. She still don't want to forgive me. Right? But the thing that used to get me is the little girl used to get up and run. You know how a little kid run to their grandfather or something and they grab the legs? But her head used to be right in his crotch. Directly in his crotch. I'm like, why do she always run to you with her face in your crotch? I'm like, why is she always, and then he'd be walking and she latched onto his leg. I'm like, what is going on? And then he'll walk by the wife's husband, right? And this is sexual. And she'll be, he'll walk behind her because it's tight over there. And he'll just, I'm like, don't you supposed to be married to the son? And I said, because they didn't speak English, but I was like, why do your father grab your wife like this? And he didn't care because he fucked Kendra and made the baby. He didn't care. And that's what I'm saying. That looks like the same little girl. That's all I'm saying. It looked like the grandkids from Caroline's Market. And then I walked by there. And then I was further. Now, see, people heard it. My daughter was like, shut up, Mom. I'm like, no, you shut up because they're talking to me. They treat me like a baby. I said, you treat me like a baby. Right? But they're trying to hear. This is what everybody's doing. The cop was parked there somewhere too. And he said, Millie, you're playing a dangerous game. I said, yup, label from Fernandez Liquor Store. I know your voice from anywhere. How? No, you are playing a dangerous game. Because all you got to do is leave me alone. That's it. If you know, Jimmy knows him. May know. Jimmy knows these people, man. Fabulous and that other one. What's his name? West. Jimmy knows them. He knows them real good because they're Dominican. I think it's his family. Yep, and they're all $40 men. Now you want me to? I told before. So you bitches want to come for me? Your man be prostitute. I'm picking up. It wasn't even. She was a prostitute. I don't know. I don't never say Florence's daughter's name, but her father is the devil. He is back in Africa. And he knows me since I was a child. I was like, hey, devil, because he is the devil. You ever see a black man with fiery red eyes? I don't know. I can see his soul. That man, he probably killed people up here and left. For them to leave America, because these motherfuckers talking shit, but they will not leave America. I just be like, Florence, your husband is the devil. And I said, hi, devil. I was a kid. And then Florence had her daughter. Florence, Rita, I bet was never around that much. Vanessa probably was in there doped up somewhere because she did do dope butter. And her other two kids. She had two more offspring after she left Pig and got clean. We was clean together. And then she relapsed. And I don't know, she passed away. I didn't even know she died. But when she got clean, she was beautiful. I can see why Pig chose her, but Pig ruined her. The Joneses ruined men and women. Dee Dee's kid's father shot his own dumbass self in the stomach. And guess what? Dee Dee still got 2 legs. His son still got 2 legs. And he got no legs. They ruin people, human beings, because they believe in that voodoo shit. That's where Poochie get it from. Because as soon as Poochie's mother died, he didn't want to be with us. He ran right over there to them, the ones that led her to her death. But hey, never here but there. Here or there. But they destroy people. Like, destroy them. Everyone the women went with got with the brother, and guess what got on dope? Every woman that the brothers went with, guess what? Got fucked up and got on dope. But the sisters never did dope. Rita was an alcoholic that, God's good. And I'm not saying it's right that the lady froze to death, but Rita was on a drunk binge and Margie was clean. Margie had liquor in her system. She probably would have survived. And her mother froze to death right by her. She never woke up. Never woke up. She was ice cold. Popsicle.
Audiobooks have taken place of my physical books, though. Right. Yeah, I'm really into the audio. You do that when you're driving.
So I'm going to end with this because I need to end, That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go in because people are telling me to call out because I'm like real messed up. But I'm going to still go in, but I'm going to try to make it to Walmart today. And then go into work at 5, and I will be leaving at 10 on the dot. Oh, yeah, let me tell you this, too. Since you want, let's play. The girl that whatever he was doing to her bra, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Her brother's a cop. Her brother is a policeman, Providence policeman. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. They look exactly alike. Exactly alike. Like if you put me and my son Delbert together, my nose is full. He looks exactly like me, but he's a dude. He's a boy. If you stand any of my sons against me, you'll be like, oh, yep, they're related. You can see him in the street and be like, oh, they're related to Millie. That's exactly who I was like, wait a minute. He came in, he was like, hi. I was like, hi. Right? And I don't know, he disappeared in the back. And let me say this too. I'm going to read though, because I need, I know for a fact that when the pharmacist closes for lunch, right? Or they're closed, period, that gate comes down. I know Walgreens and Pawtucket on Broad Street got a gate. Because I used to use Walgreens and then I switched to CVS. Lord have mercy. Lord, these motherfuckers up here in Woonsocket went so far back to looking at my prescription. Bitch, if I had a prescription, I think she's talking about the prescription they gave me when I had COVID. I don't know what it was, right? And she was like, oh, the bitch, I don't even know what it was, but it's on my paper. I'm getting ready to go drop them off at the state house. They go in your, let me tell you something about people that don't like you. So you can know if you know you got a girl in the pharmacist and she don't like you. Don't go to that pharmacist. And this is free advice. Do not go to the pharmacist with your bitch or a man do not like you. And you had chlamydia, gonorrhea, or you know, you got warts or herpes or something, or your pussy's dry, or you know, you need something for your vaginal area, or you know, you want some type of pill that you don't want nobody to know about. You know why? Because they go back in your history. Bitch, why you in my history? I was like, check the date or them crazy pills they gave me that I flushed down the toilet because I didn't need them pills. Them pills was for almost a 400-pound man, the milligrams they was giving me. Them pills make you forget that you got children. Them pills take your life away. And they don't even work for me. You know why they didn't work for me? They put me in a stupor because I don't need them. They go back in your history and then they tell every Tom, Dick, and Cousin and Harry about what you was taking. That's why you got to be careful. Now, this is what I'm going to talk about, the gate. The gate. Because I did my last, I said, let me get one more round before I leave. I did my last round. There was nobody in the pharmacist. Nobody. And the gate wasn't down. So now I'm coming around and 4 guys comes out of that storage room hitting money like this. But why are you walking around with money all around the store though? First of all, that is careless. Number one, it's careless. To even, you know, keep coming out with that type of money in here with everybody watching. Because I was like, you know, everybody in the store is Puerto Rican. So if they're stealing, they're Spanish. Because them black people, I'm telling you, stay out the store stealing. If you're not buying, don't come in. I tell all the little black kids, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I be like, don't steal. Please. Because they're watching you in the back. So don't steal. If you can't buy it, don't pick it up. Period. Them little girls was in there. I was like, you know, it's hard to stop a kid. And Goggle said, yeah, she said it's tricky. And they was like, well, how is it tricky? Because if you go up retard to somebody's child, right? You can't search them. A grown-up's different. You can't search them. Now that you know, you talking whatever, you walk them up. So now they go and tell their mother or father something. I don't care. We are on camera, right? Because see, I was talking about harassment. Now all of a sudden the dope fiend's talking about, oh, it ain't harassment, lady, because I didn't blame you for nothing. I said I'm not blaming you for stealing, but I'm just asking you, where's all the stuff that's in your hand when you've been down? I didn't say she was stealing. I just asked where's all the stuff that was in your hand. Because she had shit when she bent down. But when she stood up, she didn't have shit. And then she kept and then all that shit she touched, she didn't buy nothing. She just took something. She only had $100 bill. And this is the thing. He told her, who told you to spend my fucking money? Now she had to go suck the dick and get back the change that he spent of his. Because it wasn't for her to spend, it was for the show that she had $100. I heard the whole conversation. Then he came, whatever happened, and she came back again. I said, go right in there. Don't walk all the way around the building. Go right in there, because I'm on break anyway. I don't know if she went in there or not. But you to let him in there to show her ass, act like she, you know, she's talking to the supervisor, you know, her and the supervisor's all on the phone laughing. I'm like, shit, let me tell my supervisor. Nobody knows my name. That's how I bring none of my shit. Nobody knows my name. what's her name? Like I was like, you ain't checking me. And she was like, oh, she's telling. Yeah, I said, yep, I'm telling too. Let me tell my manager so he can know what's going on before you score. And he was like, Millie already told me. Oh, he calls me Millicent. Millicent already told me. And he's saying it's a lie, else a real lie is the truth. The truth will set you free. That's why they are failing. They are going to be ruined. They ain't, me, myself, I'll take heed. I wouldn't even let my kids go over. I wouldn't even let my kids in that store because I know for a fact he likes messing with little girls because the little girls at the shelter, her mother I already said it, let them come to the store and they'll be jumping around shaking their titties, but then they gotta wait till everybody leaves the store so everybody goes in front of them. You know what I mean? He offered me $40. I'm like, $40? I got my own $40. He offered me I'm like, $40. Shit, I can fuck myself for $40. Fuck out of here. $40 is when you got back in 1990. You don't get $40. Don't go up. Shit's retarded. Now it was the festival of dedication of Jerusalem, and it was winter. Jesus was walking in the temple court and Salom's colonnade. So the Jews surrounded him and said to him, how long are you going to keep us in suspense? If you are the Christ, tell us plainly. I did tell you, and you don't believe. Jesus answered them, the works that I do in my Father's name, these testifies about me, but you don't believe since you don't belong to my sheep. Just as I told you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give them eternal life, and they will never, ever perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. I said, the Father are one. You see, the people you snatching are not my sheep, ma'am, and you can have them, because all yous are going to hell anyway. That's that cop out there, yo. And that cop's retarded. He needs to go find a piece of pussy. Oh, excuse me. He needs to go find a woman, or I think he's gay though, because his eyebrows be on fleek. And I'm not the only one that think you're gay. I mean, these are professionally gay men that never slept with a woman in their life. And they're saying you're gay. Sorry, he was a bartender. His skin is like, well, I mean, it looked like he got on foundation, right? And his eyebrows are so beautiful, but it's not coloring makeup. You know what I'm saying? And I never seen them up close until I went in the police station and started trouble. Because I do go in there I hate them so much. I go in there every now and again just to start trouble because I hate them. I hate them. I go say some shit and then they try to question me. You know what? I turn to the interrogator. I put that shit right back on them. And then I walk out. Just like I be telling shit, when they try to talk back, I hang up because ain't nothing you can say to me that I need to know. You need to know what I know. Now I don't need to know what you know, man. I hang up right in their ear. And his skin is, oh my God. I'm like, okay. And then they act like they're giving me something. I was like, what's in your hand? Because the other ones did it too. But I be like, he's trying to be smart. Like, are you gay? I said, because your skin is phenomenal for a man. For a man. I mean, he got women's features. I don't know if he had any work done, but I'm going with my people. My people, the one that love me and I love them back, the one that accepts me who I am and I accept him for who he is. They said he is gay. He is gay, honey. I think him and his partner dates, though. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. But whatever you're doing to you, whatever treatment you got, you need to put that in the bottle. These white women will kill. to have in the Puerto Ricans, blacks ain't gonna use it because everything for blacks ain't for whites, and everything for whites ain't for blacks. Because our skin texture ain't the same, but a Puerto Rican will try it. Whatever you're doing to your face, ma'am, officer, you need to bottle that. Because when a black woman say you got flawless skin, because the white people, I be in the hospital, they be rubbing my stomach. Oh my God. No matter how much time, but it's all, I'm scarred up though. They be like, your skin is soft. They don't touch my face because they'll get punched. It's beautiful. Come here, feel her stomach. I be like, yep, go ahead, feel it, bitch. Ooh, come here. Everybody want to rub, yep, keep rubbing it, bitch. Keep rubbing it. That's what I'm like. Whatever he does to his, this is just natural by Lou Adele. This skin is natural. All I ever used was cocoa butter. I could put cocoa butter Vaseline on my face and nothing will happen. This is nothing but cocoa, but I don't use that fancy shit because I break out. Whatever you're doing, ma'am, you need to bottle it. And I ain't being prejudiced. You need to find out how to bottle it. Because your skin is phenomenal. And whoever does your eyelashes, do you and your sister go get your eyelashes done together? Because it is flawless. Flawless. Yeah, flawless. If he did drag, he would be a pretty woman. No, let me say this. I swear for God. Oh my God. They said, no, I looked at his crotch because that's not a woman. That is a man. That's a man. Lord. Because our lips, right? Our lips are like, let me try. You know how a woman's lips are, right? I swear for God. I swear for God. I said, that is a man's groin. I said, that is because our lips don't, child. I said, let me go in the back and pray. I was praying, but God allowing me, you know what I'm saying? To love me for who I am and thinking him I don't like coochie because I'll probably walking around with an arm for a dick because they don't care. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh my God, that's a fucking groin. That is a groin. It's a groin. It is a groin. That girl's lips was damn near touching her belly button. I said, that looks just, and it wasn't lips. If they are women's lips, they was squished like this. That's how the lips was, like this. And you can see, it wasn't even, that is not a hammer toe, sir. I don't even like hammer toes. Some women are cute, but I don't. That shit's all in your crotch. You're going to have a yeast infection. That is not a hammer. No. Her lips. Picture my lips upside down. Picture, the word, like this. And you can see the trimming of them smashed. And it on her pants. And it was like they was, because you know how a man's dingling is like right there, right? I was like, oh my God, that's a man-made dick. I'd be surprised, you know what I mean? I'm going to put a mask on, though. I got to. And I'm like, I said, that's a man's groin. They was like, oh, she's looking at people's groin because that's a dick. That's an inside-out dick. That's like that girl that be out here with them tights. That is not a real coochie. I never seen lips like that. Her lips are extra big, but they're like this too. Because they got to take their balls. So their lips don't look like our lips. And whoever did that girl's surgery botched her surgery. They botched her surgery. Because it just looked like two lips that's hanging out. Hey, picture Kim Zolciak's lips. Picture Kim Zolciak's lips in some pants, in some tights. But it's almost above the belt. I don't know. You can't see our crotch like that. was where her lips was. That ain't even my coochie. That is my stomach. And she walked in there. I'm like, oh my God, that is a man. And then she got back in her car with whoever, and they drove up. That was a man. That was a Puerto Rican man, and somebody boxed his surgery. Girl, you need to go get that fixed. Because women's lips don't show like that. And there it looked like putty. Like somebody put some putty down. I don't know. It was just atrocious. It wasn't nothing to look at. You know, you'd be surprised. You'd be like, oh shit. I keep telling them that store's not for me, but they will not take me off. But anyway, ma'am, the sheep that you are herding is not my sheep. They don't hear my voice because you know what? I don't got crack or crystal meth or fentanyl or no narcotic pills to offer. So know that you take them sheep because you and them sheep are going directly to hell. That's how it is, and that's how it's going to be. You know what I mean? My father is not your father. And no matter, I'm like Jesus, no matter what I do, you still believe who I am. No matter what I do. Now today they'll be in the office reading all my texts. Because there's two people hooked up to that number. And that's what they do. But anyway, let me get dressed so I'm gonna get in the shower so I can go to Walmart.
The first day of maternity leave is so weird. We gotta find a caregiver.
I am like, F is crazy, yo.
It's not you. It's care.com. There's a chair under there. Somewhere.
When stick and stain set in, come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean.
So anyway, I call wisely again, right? They're still saying they need. I'm like, I don't know how much information I got to send these people. I just don't know how much. The money order, not the money order, your money receipt and the lease is the same business. He was like, well, we can't go that route. Why we can't go that route? And that's probably why my voice is, that little hot $272 is burning my pocket. Because I'm waiting to get it so I can buy me a couple of pairs of shoes. Right? And no matter what I send, it's not good enough. Then he was like, well, the phone number, and the address on this one. Listen, I'm the same person. The same ID, the same person. Right? And they still won't give me a card. If you call back on your number, the 498 number, and then we can change your phone number. I'm like, what? Both numbers are mine, but now I got to call on the 498 number, and maybe we can get somewhere with me getting the card so I can get that little bit of money. I'm like, you can take that money and shove it up your dead mother's ass because I'm about tired. It's just frustrating. I'm going to wait a minute and then, you know what I mean? Because I'm like really, really frustrated with everything in life right now.
So we love that. We love it.
Do you have some big numbers that you get to belt?
Yes. So we do a mashup. Actually, Joey Fatone and I are playing right now. Oh, no. I know what. If you would have told my 12-year-old self. You have a picture on the wall. Oh, yeah, for sure. So we do Teenage Dream and Break Free. It's a mashup. It's super fun. It's so exciting, and the whole show is just like joy. Like you feel excited, but like you're like, I don't want to.
All right, I really don't want to disrespect people, but I'm gonna disrespect people.
My grad night at Disney in Florida. Brittany Spears open for Destiny's Child.
How old are you with that cartoon figure? I forgot what there was, it Dragon Ball Z or whatever. How old are you? You see, let me tell you what real men do.
Oh my god.
But the nerds are still into it. I can understand.
Who Britney was at the time. She was still new.
Told you, Didi, you should have put up all them cards. I threw them in the garbage because you couldn't keep them off the floor. You probably Dragon Ball shit when it first came out. Anything that came out, him and my son Dope, they got everything. Everything. But sir, okay, you can still play the video game. That's fine. That is fine. And if you're not a collector, don't be playing with the cards. If you're not a collector of that Dragon Ball Z, how old are you? And you got that picture there. Or are you ashamed of what your mother made you into? Your mother and your father. What that mixture didn't work. Because only a pussy will get on here and hide behind a cartoon. See, that ain't what I do. If I'm going to insult you, I'm going to insult you. And I want you to know that I insulted you. Because that's what grown-ups do. You're a child. Okay? And I'm going to repeat again. If you are not a collector of the cards, right? Grow up. Grow up. It's time to move. I don't even know if he still plays Dragon Ball Z or whatever Pokemon. I don't even know if he still plays them. But he's almost 30. Right? He was playing that game when he was like 5. They were both of them. But one played more than the other. Because one liked the NBA, the basketball, and one liked it. Then he grew into the basketball and the shooting and all that. You know, in Sonic, you know, he draws them now. Yeah, he draws them now. He's a phenomenal, you know, if you don't got a talent, you need to go find one and stay off people's shit trying to disrespect them. You're moron. Yeah. Go look at your mother and your father. Look at your mother and your father, right? And thank them for not raising you with manners and respect. Thank them for making you into the cowardly bastard that you are. Because you only can learn cowardly being a coward from the people that raised you. That's it. And if anybody know how to get the money off here, do I need a card? Can you tell me? I think I got $110 on here. They donated it. I don't know where the donations go because you see, I'm not even really into it like that. But you know what I mean? They're telling me to shut up and call out.
Life's just better with a best friend by your side. Throughout August, NBC 10 is partnering
And Miss Dream on, you know, you probably up here just to be nosy.
because your new best friend is waiting in partnership with Rhode Island SPCA. The Helena I know
is caring, compassionate, a constant presence of support and strength. Such a boss.